NYC wouldn't let me go. So I've been wanting to move out of New York City since about 2019, right? Things kind of changed there. I wasn't feeling it anymore. I was born and raised there, and I used to absolutely love it. It was a beautiful place. It was amazing before the dark times.
Before the empire.
I still love NYC, but it's become one of the worst places to be. And that sucks, because it's my home, you know? This is everything that happens to us as we try to leave NYC. About a week before we leave, I get a traffic ticket. So that kind of sucked. Then our new apartment that we were sure we had, it fell through. At this point, we already gave our notice to our current landlord that we were moving, so we were a little screwed. You know, so it's like, all right, whatever we can do, we just got to pack and say, we decided we'll find a place along the way, you know, search for apartments as we stop and stuff like that. Not ideal, but it is what it is. We picked up the U-Haul. We realized after loading as much as we could, it just wasn't big enough.
That's what she said.
Wasn't looking good. My wife had a panic attack and she thought that we were gonna have to throw away a lot of her stuff. So I told her, you know what? Chill, relax, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna stop loading for the night, and then we'll book a trailer the next day, and then we'll go from there, right? We decided to stay another night in our Bronx apartment, and they weren't gonna kick us out. It was an extra night. I mean, what are they gonna do? So then I had to go drive the truck back to the original U-Haul location and leave it on the street while basically fully packed, praying to God that it didn't get broken into and, you know, all of our stuff gets stolen. I mean, I was leaving it in the middle of the Bronx, in the middle of the South Bronx, a fully loaded U-Haul. It wasn't ideal. Anyway, I fell asleep about like 9 p.m., woke up at like 3:30 a.m. and packed up a bunch of boxes, or as many boxes as I could. And then at like 4 a.m., the power goes out. So we were supposed to be gone at this point, so I had the power set to disconnect the following day. We were still there. So after like 30 minutes of being in candlelight and trying to get the power back on, calling Con Ed, dealing with all this stuff, in the morning I decided to go get the truck, and then I had to take it all the way to Woodside, Queens, from around Yankee Stadium to Woodside, Queens to get the trailer, right? They attached the trailer, I started driving back, and after driving on the Queensboro Bridge for a little while, some dudes are beside me and they're trying to point out, yo, the trailer detachment came off. So I'm like, oh, this is just another thing, you know? So I got pulled over, I got to call roadside assistance, and they're like, all right, we're gonna come to help. 2-hour wait. 2 hours, yo. They reattached the screw anyway, and they were like, all right, it's done. But they told me I have to drive back up to the Bronx where I got the truck initially to get the attachment fixed, because it was just like kind of jerry-rigged. Drive back up to the Bronx, you know, and they finally fix it. And after all this is said and done, I get back to my truck with the trailer at like 1 p.m. Mind you, I left like at 9 in the morning, right? And we load all the way to 1 a.m. So finally when we're done, we leave our keys in the apartment, we close the door, we head outside, ready to hit the road. Let's go. Finally done, out of New York City, right? Let's go, baby. So I go to turn on the truck and the battery's dead.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Yo, I flipped out. I started punching the dash, saying like, you know, I just want to effing leave. I want to leave. I don't want to be in New York anymore. Like, why won't this place let me go? Let me peace out. I want to leave. And it's just issue after issue after issue. So anyway, I call roadside service again, and they can't get anyone out there till 4 a.m. So my dad and I, we sleep out in the truck on a Bronx street while my wife and kids are in the car, double parked in front of us, sleeping in the car, right? And all this is happening at the end of February, early March. So it's cold. It's cold, I'm tired, I'm pissed off, and I just can't believe our luck. Like, it sucks, right? So eventually roadside assistance finally arrives, and they jump the battery, right? And then we peace out, we depart. Find the truck rest stop at Jersey at like 5 a.m. and we sleep in the car until like 8 a.m., right? 3 hours, whatever. Yo, we planned on finding a church and changing our lives upon moving, and we thought in the moment that like the darkness was trying to test us, like, yo, you're not going anywhere. We were trying to shift our lives for the positive, and for our children's lives for the positive, like shift it towards God. But there was just so much darkness testing us, you know? We're good now. I'll tell you right now, we're good now. We're in a beautiful environment. We found our church home, and we're on the right path. But yo, when things start spiraling out of control, it's easy to give into that and just think nothing's gonna work for you. I think deep down in my heart, without even saying it out loud, I think deep down in my heart, I was leaning on Jesus. And he kind of guided us through that and brought us to where we're at now. You see on my videos, I always got the beautiful, bright background and everything, right? It's probably not ideal for the videos, but it just makes me feel good. So that's what matters. Things can spiral, but you gotta lean on Jesus. It's gonna help you out. So yeah, New York City wouldn't let us go, but we got out.